I did want to share. You sent me this, and I thought perhaps we're going to talk about the Cash Patel fire bags. The walls are closing in any minute now. Benny Johnson has been told. He said, I saw on his live stream this morning, the little birdie said today's going to be the big one. This is a tweet that I thought we could talk about. This says you could write an entire dystopian novel just by traveling around the country and writing what you observe. This might be the most dystopian thing I've ever seen.
And it's in Miami, too.
Okay.
You need 1 room key or 2 room key?
2, just in
Freaking course, that's a Pajit, too.
case I lose one.
By the way, who checks out? I haven't checked out of a hotel in 5 years. I just leave.
You just ditch. You're like, bye.
What is the point of checking out? They're just going to charge
Maybe
you.
there's an issue. Maybe there's something that like needed to be done or like fixed, or maybe
okay. Well, that case, sure, but like I remember, like I travel more than my wife, and we were at like this hotel. Now, when we went on vacation, I checked out because I wanted to see an itemized bill. So I suppose that'd be fair. Like when we were staying in Hawaii, I was like, wait a minute, I need to see how much everything was. But for like a regular hotel, I'll just leave.
Yes.
Yeah.
Checking out at one of these things seems like it would be awful. Like, I just feel like it would be as
Do not
frustrating as
redeem it.
Look, it's not my favorite form of customer service. That's all I'm going to say.
It's like combining. I don't want this dude to see me, first of all. Second of all, I don't want to talk to some Indian call center scammer. Third of all, I don't want to see him. Like, I don't want any part of this.
Does it make you feel reassured to be on FaceTime with this random guy?
100% not. In fact, this person has access to all my billing information. So, yeah, no. I have zero interest at all. Well, you can't even really hear this.
Please wait while we process your registration form.
A registration form?
We have a strict policy.
Oh, of course it's at a La Quinta. La Quinta is like $45 a night, even right now.
No smoking.
They're outsourcing this job. Is crazy.
Yeah. Most hotels that you stay in that are cheap generally only have like 1 or 2 people working there anyway. This is like even less. Now there's not a front counter person.
Yeah. I mean, why pay someone $15 an hour when you could pay someone $15 a day?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think that's a very fair question, to be totally honest with you. Like, I don't know the answer. This job is like, people don't know what's coming. Like, while LA is pushing out this $30 minimum wage nonsense, these people have no clue what's coming. Like, all these jobs that you had that, you could get by with at least, they're gone. I guarantee you there's already hotels that you just check in with your phone on. Like, you don't even talk to anybody. You just go to. That's got to be a thing already, right?
Hilton Honors already has something like that where you have the app and you literally don't even have to check in. You just they tell you your room, you book it through your phone, and you just walk into your room through your phone.
Yeah. I mean, and so earlier today, I did a video that will almost certainly flop.
Jeremy, you're being negative right now.
You're being a little bit of a negative Nancy. I agree.
I'm being a bit of a panic.
You're being a little bit of an online Karen diva.
Yeah.
I want more views. Give me more views.
I do want more views. The LA has said that the entire hotel industry now, because they're getting the World Cup and the Olympics, must be paid $30 an hour.
That's crazy.
What people don't understand is, like, here's what happens. First of all, you lose a ton of jobs. But second of all, when paying these people, and again, nothing wrong with working at a hotel, nothing wrong with working at a fast food joint at all. But increasing the minimum wage does not increase the quality of work. And what it does do, though, is increase prices. And when the prices increase, I want better service. So now hotels, Holiday Inn Express is going to be $400 a night. I'm going to show up there. There's going to be a bunch of people who are high and smell, which is every time I've gone to a hotel, the people that work there are greasy and they just hate their life. And they're not going to give me any better service. And I'm just never going to go. I'm not going to go back to that hotel. And then business is going to go down and then they're going to get fired. Like, that's all that's going to happen. It's not going to fix a quality of life for these people. It's insane.
Yeah, I
Someone
agree.
in the
I
someone
think
in the
that's
chat
Go
just
ahead.
says, "Will you be order Bob and Vagine movie in the room?" Sorry,
I
go
can
ahead.
give you a good deal on Bob and Vagine movie. All you
No,
have
I
to
mean,
do is take the coupon and redeem it.
I think that's like one of the biggest issues. You're paying a ton of money. People are already feeling intense price fatigue. Like I know there are reports that the Trump tariffs and things like that are going to start improving the economy. But after many years of Biden, there are so many Americans who are like, everything is more expensive. I don't want to do this anymore. I feel like
Yeah.
hotels being required to increase minimum wage and also probably not change their staff at all is just dooming any kind of internal tourism America has.
Yeah. And now there's resort fees. What the fudge is that?
That's on, yeah.
I mean, there's
they put resort fees on
convenience
hotels.
fee, resort fee, like healthcare fee. I'm like, why are you price gouging me? You're telling me one price and then you're giving me all these other freaking add-ons.
Right.
And we're just being like price gouged insanely. Like it's so unfair in America, especially if you're traveling now. They're just
and you have to talk to a
making
Pajit to do it.
Yeah.
You're
They're making everything an add-on, a surcharge. I'm like,
you're getting less and less for more and more.
Yeah.
exactly.
Like, yeah, this resort charge is absolutely bonkers because
Yeah, I mean, what the hell is it for? Like, why the hell is now there a resort fee? I don't get that at all.
yeah, I mean,
Your hotel just has like a pool. I don't think you're a resort. Like let's talk about this.
that's the minimum requirement.
That's
they
the
have a
minimum
pool.
requirement. A pool. Like my family used to road trip a lot when I was growing up, and they liked when there were pools, so you could be like, go swim and burn off your energy, young children. What? That's not a resort if it's like a roadside nice enough hotel. It seems crazy to me. I mean, I think it's crazy that there are resort fees on actual resorts, but that's just my personal opinion. Again,
Well, they just do that so they can advertise a lower rate online. Like that's the real rate is your rate plus the resort fee. Let's stop pretending that. You can't not pay it.
Transparency. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's no way around it. One of the things that always gets me is when Europeans are like, Americans, like whatever, don't have any sense of culture. And I know this was a viral video probably months ago, where the guy was like, America is enormous. Like there are huge, you could travel in the US the same distance it would take you to get to a different country in Europe. But we aren't going to have any internal, road trip related travel that spiked during COVID, or just general leisure travel if no one can afford anything. Like, where is this extra money coming from?
Yeah.
And I think that that's sort of deterrent generally. We're talking about just continuously isolating people all the time. Now, I think you should get to know your community, but I would like for the average American family to go on vacation once in a while if they choose.
Yeah, I mean, look what's happening in Vegas. I mean, Vegas used to be a place. Yeah, where it used to get comped. You used to get like, oh yeah, we'll give you an extra free hotel room. Yeah, we'll give you an extra free drink. And now everything is a surcharge plus added hidden fees that you don't see. I just sent you another Twitter.
I saw that tweet that went viral. They're like, it was better when it was run by the mob. Like,
yeah,
it's
seriously,
so
same with
bad
New
now.
York.
And like the issue is like, and then when you go, you get worse and worse service. Yeah, resort fee $40 per night. I mean,
For what?
Um,
yeah, I
in
mean,
a $35 hotel room.
right. It's absolutely bonkers, and again, like on top of this, even if you go like you guys, well, Hannah Claire, maybe not so much, but like if you've been to an airport, not only do they have humanless kiosks where you have to check out, but they also demand a tip.
Yeah.
I was at JFK and I'm like, what the hell is this? Like, you're asking me for a tip. First off, to check myself up. The Miami airport's like that. Basically, every airport's like that now. If you go to one of those little like get chips and a soda thing, you're checking yourself out and they're charging for a tip. This is an
the robot
example.
is asking you for a tip. That seems insane to me.
This is the Airbnb scam that's becoming more and more just unattainable. Like they destroyed Airbnb because of this.
Well, yeah, but it's greedy property owners that are doing this. Like
The service fee, the Airbnb service fee.
well, that's bonkers.
The
But the cleaning
fee?
fee is insane. It costs me. I have my house to have it cleaned is 7,000 square feet, and I pay a cleaning lady way less than $270 to do that from top to bottom. I guarantee you this Airbnb is probably like an 800 square foot room. And they're just raking them over the coals with the cleaning fees. And yes, the Airbnb service fee is nonsense. Like, what is the service that they're providing? They're connecting me to someone who wants to. Why can't I just go direct? You know, why?
Their website, you know, that's their goal.
It makes no sense to me that anybody. We are in for a reckoning of biblical levels for working class people that keep getting told how great it is to give them a higher minimum wage. Like, this is you're screwed. Like, you're not.
And look what Javier Milei did in Argentina. Right. If you look at all of the things and all the regulations and all the rules, he got rid of rent controls, and the rents went down. You know why?
Right.
Because it's a free market, and it figures itself out unless you have all these government and all these taxes and all these like regulations and all these rules that a lot of people, especially small businesses, can't comply with. And all these other businesses have a monopoly where other businesses can't compete in the free market. So they're able to gouge the hell out of it because people don't have any other options. It's like, what are you going to do?
Yeah, when you combine that with garbage tier service, I think that, like as Hannah Claire said, more people are just going to be staying home. Like, I'm not going to do it. The experience to travel is so bad. Families are going to build home theaters. They're going to buy a pool. They're going to do stuff to stay at home and be entertained.
I mean, if I'm going to try and spin this positively, maybe that's good, right? If you're not traveling everywhere, maybe you are going to your community center looking for events to do with your kids. If you're, joining a bowling league or whatever, like if you're not on the road, it just becomes a problem for like Americans who live far apart from their families, or who just literally become more isolated from members of their community that they don't live in the same immediate proximity to. And I don't know that that's like the ideal American lifestyle. I mean, we always hear about like the immigrants who want the American dream. Is the American dream like just waiting to hopefully get a good deal that's actually full of secret fees so that you can maybe take a couple nights vacation with your family? Like, seems not so good to me.